Fine. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. So last time we just started with the if else ladder. Okay, and we are just stuck in and or combinations, but we finally got the things. Okay. Now we'll continue
Yes.
with that things. If else ladders means how to use a multiple if else conditions together. Single if else we have did, but what if the multiple if else conditions are occurs? So the best example for that is the result combinations. So in last program, you have just seen the we have need to accept the three subjects that we are accepted, and we have to validate the marks. That's why we are mixing an and or together, and that mix up that could get confused. Finally, this is what the situation. We have to just compare. The number is greater than 100, then just print invalid, or else all the calculations, percentage, and the total we have calculated. Okay. Now we need to calculate a grade, and the grade is depend on the percentage. Okay, so there are multiple conditions are there, like the percentage is greater than 75, then we need to get A plus, then percentage is between 60 to 75, then first class, second class, and the fail. So three or four condition we may write. So the very first thing that we have to do after calculating percentage, we have to compare here. If the very first conditions, okay, I'm writing this program in LL situation. I'm not taking an either or else we can take a separate if else also problems. Once you got a percentage, then we can write this thing. If percentage PER is greater than or equal to 75, then we have to print A plus, or you can say that O grade, outstanding grade. It's O grade. Yeah, really. Okay. Now the second thing is that now we have to write ELIF. Else if, in else if we can write second position. Now for the first class, the percentage must be less than 75 and greater than 60. So that's why I'm writing greater than 60 or equal. 60 is also the first class. So this is situations, and at that time you have to just print O, sorry, A grade for the first class. GRAD. Okay. That's all. Just pick the multiple if else condition and just go here and just print it. Else. So else if now the condition is changed for the second class, it must be less than 60 and greater than 50. You can write the B grade. Same things. In this way, you can write the multiple if else condition based on needed. So just now the third one is, oh, it is greater than 50. Okay. Third one is a less than 50. I'm just assumption based on there may be some different style. More probably this is what things for the percentage. This is 40, so this C grade, and the below D grade there is what? Last conditions is always else, because there is no now if else conditions. If other than this any percentage is less than 40, just print it is a false. There is no need to cross check. Okay. Uh, just write a false. Fail. FAIL. Fine. First if condition we are checking for O grade. Second else if, else if, else if, else if. So first of all, it will going to calculate the percentage, and the based on that percentage is going to enter into the if condition. If it is matched, it will print this. If it is matched, print this. So it will check all the loops, all the if else conditions, and whichever the condition is true, accordingly that it going to print the output. Okay.
Yes.
Now just run these programs and we'll check two, three conditions. First of all, I will check for the distinction. So marks is get also validated. So that is not a problem. 77, 88, 99. So all are the above 75 marks. So it's obviously print the O grade. Okay. So this is working. Now one more time I'm going to run. Just close this thing. Otherwise it is get console is not clear. Now you can take any situation 66, enter 75, enter 55. Okay, if you calculate this thing, so in an average it is a first class. So that's why we're getting as A grade. Fine. So
Yes.
now we'll take any situation you can take, or you may take like what if a fails? For failing purpose, it must be a less than 40. So I will entering 22. Fine. Fails. Correct. This fails. So all the
Yes.
conditions are matching. So whenever you have multiple if else condition or multiple loops or multiple condition we have to check, then you have to use the if else ladder. Okay, because in Python there is a no switch case. Switch case is also the same thing. You have to enter the choice and then accordingly it's going to execute that block. But it is in Python there is no switch condition or switch case as are presented. So then we have to use an if else ladder. Okay, understood this?
Yes.
Okay, now we'll take one menu driven programs. First of all, we are going to give the choice for the user. This is what a menu we are having, and apart from that we have to select the choice. Okay, and based on the choice we can make a functionalities. So any block we can write. So I'll take one small example so that you can understand what we have to do. We have to make one menu driven programs. Up to now whatever we learn, based on that we have to making one small program. So basically uh, at very initially we have to give the selection or give the choice for the user. Suppose for one for the anything square of number. I'm just for example I'm taking second choice is for cube, calculating the cube of number. Okay. For example, whatever cube of number. And third maybe for it's the area of circle. Okay, fourth maybe for even odd number. Okay. Like this, you can make many models together, and based on user choice, I ask the input and give their outputs. Okay, we are combining all the small programs together using the if else conditions. Okay, it may be a for what is fourth one, even odd number. Okay. And then initially we have to give the choice, and then we ask for the user key enter your choice, what you want to do. Then enter is going to enter the choice. It may be the any variable. For example, user enter two. Then that if block we have to execute. Okay, and based on that if block, whatever the things required for calculating cube area even or number, that thing we have to ask for the user and then give the output based on inputs. Okay, and also we have to some add validations. If user enter the choice apart from this four, user enter suppose five number, then we have to give the proper message, please enter the choice between 1 to 4, because that's menu only we have. Okay, next thing we have to use, this is called a menu driven program. So we have to pick a menu and based on menu we have to generate a program. Okay, so let's
Yes.
start with very step by steps. The very first thing we have to do, we need to display the messages. And for displaying messages there is a common things, nothing much do. First of all, save this program in our folder, that is menu.py. Fine. So just make the use of print statement. Print in double quote first. Okay. First program is for just take a square, square square. You can take anything. Yeah? We as of now just we are studying the small things. That's why I'm based on that. I'm adding a menu. Square, cube, cube. Okay. The fourth one is for third one. Sorry, area. Fourth one is an even odd number. For example, even even odd number. EMBA. Okay. This is what a menu
Yes.
we are generated, and then based on menu, you can add any and design format also here, not problem. PRNT print. So you can add anything in double quote that will get as it is printed. So not a problem. Okay, these are the controls, console based applications. You can write anything. So after this menu, you have to accept one choice. Okay. So take one variable, any variable you can take. I'm taking the CS, then I'm accepting the inputs. So ch is equal to int of input, because for the comparison we need a proper number. So that's why using int of input. Okay. Then we are adding enter your choice. ENTER, enter YOUR choice, CHOICE. Okay. So now user will see this above the menu things or whatever the things we are just we returns, and based on that he will make a selection. Okay. It may be the one, two, three, and now we have to make a different block. Suppose if the choice is there is a difference between the single equal and the double equal. When we are making as a single equal, that means it is an assignment. Okay.
Yes.
And whenever there is a double equal, that means we are comparing that things.
Equal to, yeah.
Okay. So whenever
Yes.
the choice is equal to one, at that times we have to write all the logic depending on the square. And for square, what we needed one int number, and it will print outputs. So I'm just copy this thing and just go here. That's all. So one variable we need to take. Suppose n is equal to we have something taking. Enter number to calculate his choice. Enter your number and UMBR. Okay. And based on user number, just printing the square of number is whatever. SQAR is square of number is comma. You can either take that one third variable and then store that n into n that into that variable, or else you can directly go here and just write this. Both the things are same. Okay. It is understandable, no?
Yes.
Or else we can take one other variable and then accordingly do. Okay.
Yeah.
That will unnecessarily increase one single line. So better way to write. Now you know how to print the things properly. So that's no problem. This is a choice ones. Okay. Now here is there is no need to add if else conditions. You can add a multiple if condition also. Okay. That is not a problem.
Hmm.
So if the choice is one, then this block is executed. Now you can go for second. Just try to run this program, how it will look. Perfect. So this is what a menu we are having. First is square, second is cube, area, even odd number. Okay. Now we have choice only one. So I will just enter the choice. If I enter choice two, it doesn't happen anything. So for one, it is asking the number and printing the square. Okay. Because up to now we had added only one choice. So what if I enter the choice two? It does not happen anything because there is nothing to do. Okay.
Yes.
So that thing also we need to validate. If the choice is apart from this four, then also we have to give the proper message because user will not come to know what happened. Okay. So maybe that is unluckily they have entered some another number. So for that we have to give the chance. So no, it is wrong choice. We have to correct. Select. Please correct. Select the correct choice. Okay. Now the second condition we need to write, and for the every conditions we need a one this if condition one number. So I'm just simply copy this loop and have just enter. I'm not using if else condition, just simple if it. If choice is 1, do this. If choice is 2, then just make it as change the message. QUBE, cube of number is, or it may be a QUBE, I don't know, but it is generally CUBE. Okay. And just add one more and here. Small expression I'm taking. You can add any block or any code here. Okay, even odd
Yes.
number, any kind of things based on choice. It further when you learn a lot of things together, then you can just one. It is mini kind of programmer, so you can combine all the program together and just make a mini reverse. So that is also happening. If the choice two is this, and then it can go for this. If third conditions, if else. Okay. For the radius, enter your radius array DRUS radius and the area of circle is area of circle. CIRCLE area of circle is. So what the values? I we need to take 1.34 into R and R square means R into R. Fine. And the last choice is even odd number. So just enter number. And what is the logic for calculating even odd number? What thing we have to use?
For even odd, wait, if it is modulo by 2, it will give 0.
Correct. So we need to use the if condition again. It is
Yeah.
within if and if. So, but we have to follow this indentation issue, space bar properly. If whatever the number is get after mod 2, it is reminder is 0, then that number is an even number, okay, or else it is an odd number. So just simply we have to use this print statement here. Just correct from here. Just enter, enter. So, all right. So you can just use n comma is even number, okay, or else else. Just copy this, go here, enter this, or it is a odd number. Okay. Now we have some menus. So now this is what are things you can add multiple things, multiple menus together, and this just keep on doing program and based on inputs. So that particular block on you get executed. So now if I run this program, so I have all the choice. Oh, something indentation problems. Where it is, let's check. Uh, is there any space is required? Okay, so single space is
No.
missing. Correct.
Yeah.
So it is give proper message. Now fine. So it is perfectly fine now. So just start with directly the fourth choice, even your number. Suppose I'm entering as 8, so it is even number. Uh Message is not get print. Why? How the printing thing? Okay. And after this, okay, only 8 is get printed. Okay, let's do one thing.
Yes.
Uh Even number. I just wanted to print a number and let's check this combination because it is just printed number, not the message. So maybe we can just revert the things. First write the
Yep.
message and then number. Now let's check. Fourth choice. Enter number at 7. Oh, and even if you observe what happened, yeah, correct. Choice is 4, accepting the number,
Yes.
and it is asking for enter number or not. Oh, yeah, we have entered the number. Now, let's see run one more time. So what happens? Enter your choice. The choice is of 4s, and after the choice 4, why it is not asking the enter the number? Okay. See what we did. We did a
Mm-hmm.
two, not a three and four, na.
Yes.
So maybe it is correct previously also. I'm just make this again same manner. Fine. Just we have to make it. It is a third choice and it is a fourth one. Okay. Now it will be work fine. Go to here. Enter choice as a fourth. Fine. Now enter the number. Suppose eight. Eight is an even number. Fine.
Yes.
So run this program 1 seconds. Now same choice and other numbers. So other number is five. It's odd. So it is perfectly fine workings. Now all the things together are working. You enter the choice three. Radius is five. Oh, see, still it is problem. So you have to check which is error is given. The R is not defined. Which variable we are used for calculating area? We are storing the number into n variable,
And
and for the calculation, what we are using R. Okay.
uh,
So this is very important to come the error because as we are generating some bigger programs, and then this situation, these conditions may occur. So just
yes.
make it is R or just make it n into n. Both are the same. Fine. So run the again programs. Enter the choice as a three. Enter arrays. Not the option colors. Just check for the cube and two. Three cube is 27. Cube of number is 27. Fine. It's perfectly fine. Okay. Now the things comes if the user enter apart from this choice. Okay. It may happen. Na? Sometimes suppose we have the choice number up to four. Now I want to five. Nothing is happening.
Yes.
Now what to do? We have to give the proper messages because in switch case there is one default case, and if you enter some other number,
Mm-hmm.
then it will print proper messages. So this is not here wrong choice. Please select this with choice between whatever the number we have entered in menu bar.
Yes.
So now just tell me like what we can do so that we'll give the proper message to the users. Please enter the number between 1 to 4. What things we have to do here? Okay, we already done that kind of things. Now just here to tell.
So we can add if in front of print, like so if the numbers are from 1 to 4,
Mm-hmm.
then print this. Otherwise, else print a valid number.
Okay. If else condition we have to use, right?
Yeah.
What if I have just taken, suppose we have the choice as 1 to 4, and why do you use a if else? Simply if you check if the number is greater than 4,
Yes.
okay, just print the message invalid choice. Right? And this thing we can do also at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Still it is working.
Yes.
If which variable we are taken ch. If a ch is greater than a 4, not equal to, because at the equal to we have a choice. So any number that is a greater than 4, at that time you have to just give the simple message. So invalid choice, invalid choice. Invalid choice. Please enter number between, please enter, please enter choice between 1 to 4 only. O and L1. Fine. So just quickly check this condition. Just I'm adding a 5 as a choice or any number greater than 8. Invalid choice. Choice spelling choic. Doesn't matter. choic. Okay. Any number greater than
Yes.
4, I will give the invalid choice. Okay, fine.
Yes.
So these are the if else and multiple if conditions. So for doing a menu driven program, so can you make a use of this? Okay.
Yes.
Now, if you observe here, so many times for the every conditions, we need a number. Okay. So
Yes.
here also we need a number, and here also we need a number. For everywhere we need a number, and every time we have to write this thing code
Yes.
input. Sometime we may need two numbers for doing addition, subtraction, or anything. Okay. So now, is there anything that we can common thing we can combine together, and then we just call? For that purpose we need a function, so that we study the later on, but as of now what we
Okay.
understood, the multiple if conditions we can combine together, and like this situation is there occur, we can make use. Okay. And
Yes.
the I will give the task on based on that task we have to do. So you have to accept one day number from user. Okay.
Which number?
Day number, like
Day number.
Sunday, Monday,
Okay.
Tuesday. So that is basically the number is 1 to 7 only, correct?
7. Yeah.
So the any number user will give, suppose user will enter the like number is a 1, then you should enter the output as a
Monday.
Monday. Okay. And for the
Yes.
7 it is a
Sunday.
Sunday. And apart from this, so please enter number between 1 to 7 only. Okay. You can do
Yes.
with the day number, or you can use the month number also. January, February. It is basically between 1 to 12. Okay. Or else the small programs, and then based on user choice, also you can make that things. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. This is if else. Apart from this, there is nothing happen in if else. So all the situation we have covered here.
Okay.
You can use and or combinations together, and only things what we have to remember in if else conditions, there is no closing and opening brackets.
Closing and
So
opening.
indentation things we have to remember. And also we have understood until and unless we are in within that block, so that part is only get executed. Okay.
Yes.
Now, is
Yes.
there any confusion between the if else?
No.
Clear now? If
Yes.
else. Okay. So we can use a multiple time if else. In further session, as I'm just asking now, it is if what you have to do. You have to tell me like how to do and what to do. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. So this is if else. The first flow control that we have covered, that is an if and else. Multiple if else condition, multiple if conditions. Doesn't matter. Okay. That's
Yes.
properly. Now, the second flow control, if I'm just going to begin with the things, and tomorrow we'll deeply will understood what exactly it's. Okay.
Okay.
Have you heard about the for loop?
Yeah.
So what it going to do the for?
It will run the program until and unless it satisfies the condition.
Um, okay, fine. So what is the purpose of for loop? Basically, just tell me.
And
No, no. Okay. See, simply I'm going to ask. Suppose I'm giving you a program to write one message for two types. Just print hello world two times. So what are you gonna do?
um, so we can use the for loop because it will run until and unless the condition in the for loop for is satisfied. It will run the program till that.
Why need to use a for loop? No, I'm just simple program I'm asking.
Okay.
So just print the hello world two times. Simply what you can do, go there, just make a print, and just suppose you are writing print, and simply you are writing whatever the message that user want to do. Just go there, hello, correct? Two
Yes.
times. So just copy these things, use this thing two times. If I tell
Yes.
three times, then three times, four times. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Up to certain things, it is okay. If I tell the 5 times or 10 times, that's okay to use the print 10 times. But what if? if I told you, okay, like print this hello world message for the 100 times, 1000 times, 2000 times,
Yes.
then you're going to write an 100 statement, 1000
Yeah.
statements. But that is actually correct, but it is not a proper way. So it is unnecessary, very lengthy program is happen, and it is not good kind of practice of doing code. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So whenever there is a situation occurs, whenever we need to things repeat, whenever there is a repetition purpose, okay,
Okay.
basically the for loop is used for the repetition until and unless condition is true.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yes.
there are for loop, there are many conditions. The first of all, we have to use a for loop only with a number. Okay.
Okay.
Then we can you make a use with the strings. Then we can make a use with the list. Okay. It's a very important topic of for loop. For everywhere in modules, in list, dictionary, tuple, strings, everywhere need a for loop. You need a for loops. Okay. First of all, we want to work with only with the numeric for loops. Then we can work with the strings. Then we go for the list, tuples, and whatever the next things we have. Okay. I'm
Yes.
just beginning with the for loop with the help of
Okay.
a numbering situation.
Okay.
Okay. So the syntax of for loop is a for. Okay.
Mm.
Then you have to use once any variable you can use I, E, A, B, C, D. So I. Okay. Then there is a word that is an in.
Yes.
Okay. As of now, we are just working with a numeric thing, so we can use there is a range function is there. Okay. Or else, if you are using a string, so directly give the string name, or else you can use a list, then directly give the list. So where you apply the for, that you have to add in after in statements. For I in what? In string, in list, in tuple, in dictionary, or what? So basically
Mm.
now we are using a number, so there is need to use a range. Okay. And here
Mm.
to specify the range. For specifying range, there are three conditions. So three condition I will tell you like what exactly it is. Okay. Just take one simple example, and tomorrow we'll study in details with the help of all the situations. Okay.
Okay.
Just I'm starting. So if examples, suppose dot p1. Okay. Sorry, if not, no, it is save. We
For.
have already done. For example, it is making a save as. For example, dot here. Okay. Um, what happened? I want to print the number between 1 to 10s. So just enter one number. So n is equal to int of input. Int of input. Enter number. Okay. Now use a for. Simply not take the user input from as of now. Just simple make. Tomorrow we're going to learn how to take input number from user. I will using the simple for I in range, range, range. Okay. In range, we can add at most three conditions. The first condition I'm going to add simple condition that is 10. Okay.
So
Understood
the
this
value
clearly?
of I is 10 in this.
Yeah, I will tell you. So,
Okay.
and just add a colon and here print I. Okay. I in range 10 means it will start with a 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 10 before 10
Mm-hmm.
because it is starting with 0. So it
Yeah.
will print the output 0 to 9.
Okay.
Okay. Because last condition is what? 10. And
10.
as it is started with, by default, we are not giving a start condition. So it will start with always 0.
0.
Okay. This is the first
Yes.
situation. Now, the second things, I will just copy this. All the things I will keep as it is. So just add a multi-line comment here. Okay. Now, now I'm going to give the start condition as a 1. So it will start with 1 and go up to
10.
tens. So I will, if I make a 11, then last before 1 condition. So it will print now
Yes.
1 to 10. Right?
Yes.
So now the third situations. The first things, if there is a no start and end start condition is given, the by default it start with 0. Okay. DEFAULT default start with 0. 0. Okay. Now it is start with based on user. Start with user inputs. So whatever it is, it is start with 1, so it is 1. Okay. Now what if I start it is 5? Then what will it print output?
It will start from 5 to
It
10.
start from 5 and up to n condition is also provided, so that's up to this thing. It is clear now?
Yes.
Yeah. So by default I'm going to now if you observe the program, by default it is incrementing by 1. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
And what if I want to increment by 2? Okay, I want 1, 3, 5, then something, something, something. So then what we have to do? So there is a third condition is also, and just we have to add a comma here, and default it is incremented by 1. So you can decide the number how much will get incremented after 1. So if I added 2, so after 1 it is get incremented by 2, then okay, means 1 plus 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. See the output. Okay, it is not default. It is if you are not passing the end condition, it is default incremented by 1, 1, 1. But if you specify this thing condition, then it is incremented by 2, 2, 2. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. And you may add, suppose I am adding a 5 here. So what will be the output we'll get now?
It will increment by 5.
So what expected output is?
1, 1, 6, and so on.
Why 7?
1, 6, and so on. Because after it will plus 1 and
No, it
then
is every
5.
time it is getting plus, plus, plus. No?
Yeah.
So first of all, it will print 1. It is incremented by 5, means 1 plus 5,
6,
6. And the 6 plus 5.
11.
So whether it print 11,
No.
then what is output?
The output is 6. 1 and 6.
1 and 6. Okay, it is very important to understand. Okay, that is why for loop is very important. 1 and 6. Fine. So now what
Yes.
will be the output of this expected
1,
output?
5, 9,
1, 5,
5,
and
9.
9 also is get printed because it is less than 10. Correct?
Yes.
Fine. So just we are begin with the if for condition. So tomorrow in details we are going to learn about for loops. Okay. We'll
Yes.
work make a lot of conditions together, then we can use with a string. Okay, if you work with a string, then you can do a lot of things. Okay,
Okay.
then we can also with list and things, we can everywhere we can use a for loops, and it is very important condition, and this thing we have to understood all the situations. When what happen if you use only one things, then what happen with the two parameters, what happen with the three parameters, and how exactly it's happening. Okay, that understanding is very important. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Fine. So I will upload this program on GitHub and can refer that. And rest of things will continue tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Bye. So